way through the kickoff for Atlanta.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Offensively for Carolina, Teddy Bridgewater will be at the controls, the talented quarterback out of Louisville.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank.
What's going on, homie? What's happening?
That's the bottom line. That's why a defense doesn't put them in bad situations.
My dog.
They'll come out with a free tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oh, you know me, Rain. You know me, man. It mean a lot, someone of your caliber, Rain, come show me love, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, homie. For real. Appreciate that.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Appreciate it.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Dang.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially.
One of these damn days, Rain, man, I'm going to come across that damn PS5, man. Come across that PS5.
On 3rd down,
pick that up. Oh.
They're going to be incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
Shut that hole up quick.
Number 21.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. 2nd and 6. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Ben Gideon. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
That's good. That's good on Carolina.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Kick right there, Ryan.
At their own 40.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dante Fowler in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week. Because
that's because you won them, Brian. This is the ultimate team. You got to do to create your own plan created by someone as a quarterback. And like they lost, it just sets you back. It is on all Madden level 2.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater, and he finds the tight end, Reed.
Teddy Bridgewater in at quarterback.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Right now,
and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed.
I see you, Tanner. What's up, bro?
Able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage, but it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Oh, yeah, do your thing, John. Do your thing, brother.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Sure.
Calvin Ridley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic first down.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles.
They got his man complete. And some room to run now. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big-time play there for the Falcons. And even 60 yards. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end.
Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
Welcome to the one person that's in the screen, man. I appreciate it.
Through to make it a 14-3 ball game. It wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
To kick off for Atlanta.
touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like who's going to make the plays, because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
Or drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them in contract time.
I'm getting everything. So I have to make, I think I need that little extra. All right, we deep out here. Tanner's out here. It looks like we got the 5,000.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
On first down, it's Gurley. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the Panthers have recovered.
Fumble on the play.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I think they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And
it's all good. I just accepted yours. Hopefully that worked.
And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brought down by Trey Boston.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. After one, a 14-3 ball game. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And it's 21-3. That drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
DJ Moore, the Carolina offense.
Appreciate the one person that's in the chat, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Realizing he has no catches. They targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going
Oh, man, you good, Tanner, man. You good, brother. I'm watching City stream, too.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. So
No
from the
issues,
36
no
now,
issues,
first
brother.
and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2nd and 12. Throwing, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Bridgewater now from the 50. Buying time to his left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel. Complete.
Bridgewater's pass complete to Curtis Samuel. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive.
Man, tell you, man, shoot the lights out, brother. Shoot the lights out, man. That's on, bitch.
The adjustments the teams talk about
I'm riding with you, brother.
have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Number 21.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown it.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Panthers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Put that TV on pause.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, he made the play, and he couldn't even get going with the football.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Bridgewater to throw it. Now to the left here to Reed. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. To Jordan, a gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And again, it's Bridgewater. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Bridgewater. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Jones has it over the middle. That's good. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep for Julio. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Coup for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. Touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Teddy Bridgewater and his Panthers ready to go again. And he has... The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the Bucs who were able to get the victory at home. 31-24, the final score. Next, we head north to Philly. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Mills, what's going on? Man, I seen that dot you just did on City Stream, man. That was a dot right there, my brother. What's going on, man? Appreciate you, man, reaching out to me, man, Mills, man. I told you yesterday, man, I'm a huge fan of you, brother. Huge fan.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Huge fan.
At their own 21-yard line.
Everything is everything, Mills, man. Just trying to provide for my family, man.
Seems like the measuring
just chilling, man. Just trying to,
he's well past that.
Do what I do, man. Make sure that my wife and son is doing good, man.
Keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways down.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6.
Man, when I get
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head.
When I get the next gen, Mills, man, I definitely want to collab with you, brother, man. I definitely want to run with you, man.
Turn the ball over.
Shit, man.
And now
you have no idea, man, how much of a fan I am of you, man. You have no idea.
Makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter.
No idea how much of a fan I am of you, man.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he's got it.
You entertaining, you play the game the right way. Man, you remind me a lot of me, man. Man, we got to do it, man.
Scrambling, maybe you catch the defense.
And while you hear Mills, man, I'm still on cloud 9 that you and City, City's got over, he's monetized on YouTube. You about to get there with your subs. And what y'all did for me last night, man, a little old me, man, for y'all to show that kind of love.
Trying to push it to 8.
I don't know, Mills, man. You just don't know how humble I am that you two gentlemen did that for me, man.
After the pick 6,
along with Tanner, man. Tanner made it all happen.
Across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very down.
No.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone say,
and this is what I will tell you. This is what I will tell you, Mills, man. You keep pushing, man. You keep pushing. Man, you can make this YouTube thing, man, a career for you, man. I believe that much in you, Mills, man. You got the skills, man. You got the IQ, man.
Man. Linebackers, defensive backs, they do a really good job helping out the running game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mills, you like that, brother. You like that, my G. You like that, dog.
Gurley again here on first down. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen low, creating space for their guys.
That meant the world to me, Mills, man. You and City coming to my little bitty old stream, man, showing me that kind of love, man. Man, you have no idea, man, how good that made me feel, man.
He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Another Falcon.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because They handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Well,
absolute confusion
I
defensively.
know I keep repeating myself, Mills, man.
Yeah,
Just
you
like,
ought to have a few men in the box there.
I'm so used to, giving and showing all the love, man, but is on my end, it's never reciprocated back, man. I'm just not used to it, man. To be completely honest with you.
They run. It's Gurley.
I'm just not used to it.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defense.
I've been through a lot of shit in my life, man.
Guys that you pay big money to sack the
I'm just not.
They also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Used to people doing stuff like this for me, man.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a
And I emphasize that U.S. City did not have to do that, man. I didn't ask for it. You guys, you two gentlemen, man, did that out your own kind spirit, man.
Here's play number 7 on the drive.
When I say God is good, God is good, my brother.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
Man, do your thing, Mills. Do your thing, brother. I'm still watching City Strange. I'm watching you do what you do, man. Don't worry about me, man.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dart ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Show up the Mills and Tanner, man. Show them what the love, man.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Return team.
So that one will be accepted. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now this throw caught left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
9 more yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
4 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Gurley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in there.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll bang that one through. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Younghoe Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. It's a decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Open man is Robbie Anderson.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
I'm getting going.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go a little bit, pitch him, and it worked really well for them.
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Hardney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like he said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
Even when teams try to
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. A good pick up there at 22.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
First down, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over the pick up through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hawks come the other way, one of the few transition opportunities. Kevin Herter fakes, fires, and the 3 ball is good.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone. Todd Gurley heading back out along with the rest of the Atlanta offense. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They were in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in how their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10.
What up, man? What's up, brother? We're back on the ground, my man.
Late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. So hold the fun here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going down big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a cap around this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones.
No, Edwin, not at all, my brother. Share it, man. Thank you, man. And I don't know what I did that warranted this kind of explosion, man, but thank you, brother.
And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Coup now for the point after. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Way 2 to kick off for Atlanta.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Shit to stream on Facebook, That's probably all, my brother.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Bridgewater on first down. Now he's hit. Bridgewater loses the football. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Oh, chat, like we have another dub in the ultimate team. So, I appreciate everybody to come through. Appreciate everybody to come through to show me love and checking out the stream. And like I said, I'm gonna do this every single night. and one stream a night, just give you guys, just some kind of entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. My love is all love on my end, man. And maybe take it to the stream, man. If it doesn't take too much out of your day, you can please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. It would be greatly appreciated, man. So I appreciate it. Love. All right, guys. Take care.